John Osborne here with the FX Education Outlook on this last day of August 2017. But keep in mind that we have the non-farm payroll tomorrow morning at 8:30 Eastern Time. Expect things to be a little quiet before then, wildly moving during that time, and then maybe worn out and quiet in the afternoon, especially with the three-day weekend coming up in the U.S. So some of the markets, anything relating with the U.S. dollar might be affected, but some of the markets won't be impacted that way for the long weekend, just those of the U.S. So let's watch what happens across our markets in the next couple of days. Let's start by looking to see where we are today with the Aussie Swissy. You can see we've been watching this pennant pattern here during the day. On Thursday, we ended up having a move higher above the pennant. You can see it right here. If I could zoom in a little bit, you can see it a little bit better. And then we ended up closing right at the midpoint, and we're opening up and making a move higher since then. So let's see if we can make that move to go higher. We're showing still bearishness on our daily, but we're still neutral, maybe even a little bit bullish still on our weekly. For the euro yen, you can see we were pushing higher, trying to get above that 131.316, and we can just see these long wicks, but we have yet to really have a nice close in the last couple of bars here above that broken resistance. So this gives us a consolidation trend line that we can watch with a potential entry on a break above 131.513. Of course, we can follow that down as the line moves to the right, so we can watch for that one. For the Aussie Kiwi, that one, as we were covering that one yesterday as being bullish, that one shot up during the day, so a nice move there, and we're continuing moving higher on a break of the 200 weekly bar moving average. On our bearish side, we've got the pound Aussie. We're still watching this monthly support trend line that's below us. We'll keep an eye out for that. We are watching this trend line on the 240 that's moving up here, but I think we're going to adjust this one and go back to this pivot here. So let me go ahead and walk this one forward, and we'll be watching for the break now along this line. And that break on the current bar is about where we are for the low at 1.62447. Okay, what we want to do is wait for another little hop here before we can jump in though, so be careful with this one just yet. We're going to see if we get another run up and then come down through and take it then. For the Kiwi US dollar, you can see we're watching this trend line break that we had here. We got that. We stopped at the support line from the previous pivot, and then during the day on Thursday broke down through there. Pulled back a little bit since then, but we are making some pretty good moves lower. We're bearish on our daily, and we're bearish on the weekly, and we're getting a little bit of bullishness here at the last minute, but keep in mind the longer term movements there. For the pound loonie, that one also made a nice move lower, so we're watching that for that one to continue lower in alignment with the weekly chart. Okay, so watch for the next target for that one to be this previous pivot on the daily. And that'll do it for today. Remember the non-farm payroll in the morning, and until next time, have a great rest of your day.